Rumor has it, Poshmark is getting rid of sharing. It's kind of weird. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie. I resell part-time over on Poshmark and eBay. Today I have 7 sales I need to pack up. These are from this weekend. Not a ton of things have been selling for me, but I also have been slacking lately. We had a little mini vacation. We went camping for one day right before we got like this huge snowstorm. So that was fun. And so I didn't get to do my usual listing and photographing and scheduling for this week. So let's go ahead and get those items pulled and see what has been selling. This Peter Millar jacket I found at the bins in Romeoville. It only took 6 days to sell for $39.99 over on eBay. This Gap corduroy dress sold on eBay. I found it at the bins. It only took 10 days to sell and it sold for $15. This American Eagle floral top sold on Poshmark. I found at the bins. It took 418 days to sell for $10. This Athleta sweater took 1,202 days to sell on Poshmark for $9, and I'm not sure where I found this. This outer known top sold on Poshmark. I found on Facebook. It sold after 408 days for $24. This American Eagle Henley sold on Poshmark. I found this at the bins. It took 214 days to sell for $12. This clock I found at a garage sale for 50 cents. It sold for $17 over on eBay, and it took 93 days to sell. This marine layer top I bought from a wholesaler. It took 457 days to sell for $23.99 over on eBay. I don't know why I continue to do this to myself, but I forgot to hit record for the first 3 items I picked up. I am such a noob. All right. Well, I'm packing up my Poshmark sales first because they are the easiest, just because I don't have to weigh everything. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, today is going to be a very long and busy day. Like, I'm already off to a terrible start. All right, so Poshmark, rumor has it. Sorry, it's gonna be loud. Okay, rumor has it Poshmark is getting rid of sharing. And I really, really hope they do, because I recently did a little budget to see like my reselling stuff and how much exactly I'm spending on things. And I have way too many subscriptions. So I decided to stop paying $25 a month for a sharing service, because if that's the case, Poshmark, like, I don't need it if Poshmark is getting rid of sharing. So now I'm testing to see if we need to be sharing consistently or every day. And I have noticed so far, and I'll do a more lengthy, in-depth video on this experiment I'm doing, if we actually really need it. And so when the day I decided to get rid of my sharing bot, I was like, okay, I'll just utilize their bulk sharing if I want to share anything. And then a couple days later, they get rid of it. So that tells me that they're not really prioritizing sharing. And if you are subscribed to any of Prime Listers emails or whatever, if you use any of their services, they actually came out and said like, oh, sounds like Poshmark is changing their algorithm. So now when somebody searches for something, filters it by relevance first instead of just shared. Yeah, I'm testing to see if you really need to share anymore. And I'm still making some sales, but I mean, Poshmark is not my prime platform that I sell everything on. It's eBay. And the only other thing that I used the bot for was to relist things after 60 days. But Poshmark, on the other hand, is also like punishing you for delisting too many items. So Like, is there really a point to even having these bots anymore? I'm paying $50 a month for cross-listing, $20 a month for bookkeeping, and $10 a month for the app that my husband made me, and roughly $110 every 3 months for a post office box. So yeah, I'm just gonna test it out, see if, you know, if we really need it anymore. So, and if that's the case, I really hope we don't need it anymore, because sharing is just so stupid to me. Like, it didn't make any sense as to why we needed to share this. Poshmark is trying to be like this social media website. It's like, no, bro, you don't need to be doing that. Like, we have enough social media as it is these days. Like, if people are on there to shop and look for a sweater, this is not gonna work. Why on earth would I want to make friends on Poshmark? Makes no sense. So I really hope they do away with sharing, because it's so pointless to me. I'm trying to find a dang box and I cannot find a dang box. I'm gonna have to pack this thing up later, because I don't got time for this. I don't have a box big enough for this item, so I'm just gonna ship it tomorrow when I have more time to look for a box. So I don't know if you've guys heard anything about this happening, but I would love to know if you guys have, and what your thoughts are. All right, so now I'm just weighing everything so that I can print off my eBay shipping labels. Just get these printed really quick so I can get them packed up and then get these out the door, because we got to go. Okay, so this Gap dress is going to Florida. This is such a cute little dress. I wish it was my size, because it was really cute. I like the color, and it's going to Florida. I don't know if I mentioned that, but yeah. Found it at the bins, and I need to edit this bins video so that you guys can see what I got at the bins, because this was a recent bins find, and it sold very quickly. All right, next we have this Peter Millar jacket, and this is going to Brookhaven, Georgia. And this is also another bins find that I found recently. So that is awesome. I love it when things sell quickly. Makes me think I'm doing something right. And then this marine layer shirt is going to Burbank, California. It is new with tags, and this is something that I got in a wholesale box, which I'll never ever do again. I'll never do it. No, I will not. It's wasting my money. Nothing of that stuff is selling, and it's taking way too long for things to sell, so I won't do that ever again. I don't understand how people can make wholesaling work, but that's good for them though. I got everything packed up. I wasn't able to get one item packed up because, you know, I can't find a box. And that is one of the things I don't like about shipping on eBay. It's annoying. Oh, I just got another offer on something. All right. So yes, I really hope Poshmark is getting rid of their sharing. That would be amazing and save people money. But I wanted to talk a little bit more about this like whole relevance thing that Poshmark seems to be doing for the algorithm. I think they really want you to focus more on like keywords, using their style tags, etc. All of that, like really making your titles and descriptions solid and trying to get it all in there. At least that's what it sounds like they're doing. But other than that, yeah, I just think Poshmark sharing is just pointless, and there's really, like, I just don't understand it. If anything, yeah, relisting things I think helps, but I mean, I've been doing this whole relisting thing for years now, and I really don't see the point in it either. Things once in a great while would sell for me after relisting it, but yeah, I think what it comes down to is the things you are listing, the price, and the quality of your item, pretty much. So I've been reselling now for like 7-8 years now, and I've made plenty of mistakes and terrible pickups, and I'm still, honestly, it's still affecting me, those pickups. And so I think I'm getting better at knowing what sells for me, the type of inventory that I personally can find near me, and what is worth my time listing on Poshmark and eBay. So I think I'm gonna make a video on getting rid of a lot of my older inventory, especially items that have been sitting for years and years. Like I literally have stuff in there that has been sitting for like 4 years. Like I'm just sick of holding on to it. If my newer stuff is selling a lot faster, I want to make room for the stuff that I know is gonna sell faster. That's what I'm gonna be doing, and hopefully that helps my closet look better. I don't know. But yeah, there's also like rumors of Poshmark making you have like a white background or something, but yeah, I really don't know if that's gonna happen. That seems silly to me, but anyway, I think I need to make changes. What do you guys think? Do you think Poshmark is gonna get rid of sharing in the future? Because that is the one thing that had them stand out from all these other platforms. Hopefully they do get rid of it and they improve their search engine on their platform, because sometimes, you know, the things that they pull up is just nonsense. It doesn't make any sense. And the other thing I think they are trying to push more is their promoted listings. So I think if they do get rid of sharing, they're gonna push you to promote your listings more and really use their like style keyword tag thing that they have and improve your title and descriptions, which not a bad thing in my opinion, but I do not like their promoted listings. I think that is also a waste of money unless they somehow like change it into where it's not click-based and it's more searchability based, which is what eBay does. But now even eBay is like changing up their fee structure, their promoted listing structure. So sometimes it's just so hard to keep up with all of these changes, and reselling can be so frustrating and so rewarding at the same time. But anyways, that is gonna do it for me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.